Welcome to OMAT. Glad you're here. Glad you made the decision to come into here. We're going to do 8 very simple exercises that for me have been so beneficial. And even though they have been absolutely fantastic to me, once in a while, I get a little hesitant and I have a harder time making the decision to do the exercises. And it really helps for me to remember you are what you repeat. So, as small as the exercise is, as small as the decision is, if I repeat that good decision, it benefits me. So, let's say I had a sugary donut this morning. I get it, party time, totally cool. But I'm going to try the next day to not repeat that. Remembering that, again, as small as these little things are, stacked, they make a big difference. So, let's get into these exercises. How do we get present? How do you get present? Sometimes I just need to look around and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. None of the other stuff matters for just this moment. I get centered. Sometimes I even change my physical self to remember, here's where I am. I could even get up, sit back down, and get started. Let's do that. Let's go into our first exercise is gratitude. And what we're going to do is look for gratitude. We don't have to find a million things to be grateful for. There's not a list, there's not a number. We're going to be in that space of I'm looking for gratitude. All day long, we could notice the things that are going wrong. But for just this minute, let's see what we could find, whether we write it down or think about it in our head. Let's look for gratitude right now. Let's wrap the sentence or thought. For now, finding our water. Allowing the water to help us transition. When I can't move to the next thing, physically I can do something like drink water, and as simple as that is, I've already shifted focus and I can get into this next exercise of meditation. Meditation, I always thought was, hey, stop thinking, clear your mind. But really, I'm shifting focus. I'm thinking about following my breath. I'm thinking about relaxing my body. So it's a shift of interrupting your regularly scheduled thoughts into what I'm planning to think about. So plan to think about the inhale and exhale. Plan to think about, where are my feet? How does my head feel? How do my shoulders feel? Let's see what we could do sitting in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed. Breathe. As we come back, let's find our water. And this 1 minute of meditation has helped me remember that I am breathing, that when something goes wrong, and it inevitably will, and what is that wrong? It just didn't go exactly how I planned or thought it would happen. I remember that I'm still breathing and move along. Let's go into our writing exercise. What do we write about? Really and literally anything. We can write the word and start from there. We can write, hey, Hamda, that's corny, and go from there. Whatever you want to write, but let's put the pen to the pad, any writing utensil, and let's write right now. Let's wrap the sentence or thought, or practice leaving the sentence or thought and moving straight away. How do you do that? You can actually move. Get up, because we are doing some stretches. We're doing some yoga. And if you can get up, get up. If you can't, let's stretch sitting. Elongate any part of your body that allows you to move in that way. I'm going to walk us through a sun salutation. You can do all the poses that I'm going to speak about, or skip some, add some, move slowly, listen to your body, and let's begin. Start by inhaling the arms out and up. Keep inhaling as you reach up, looking up. And when you're ready, fold forward. We're going to be hanging over our feet. And our knees could be as bent as we want them to be. And when you're ready, halfway lift. That's straightening out the legs, straightening out the back, and looking up. Let's get into our high plank. Plant your palms exactly where they are, right there on the ground, and step your feet back into a high plank. Hold it for just a second to feel your strength before you lower yourself all the way down. Once your body is completely on the ground, push your palms against the floor, and your chest will come up, your head will come up. Look up, and let's meet in down dog. Hips up into an upside down V with our body. We're facing our thighs. And let's walk our feet forward towards our hands and slowly roll up, meeting our palms above the head, and then exhaling them down to the center of the chest. And let's have some water when we're ready. Again, that water helps me transition. I'm done with one thing, have a sip of water, I'm hydrating, and I move into a plank. How do you get ready for a plank? First, I have to get ready in my mind. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get ready in my head. Then my physical body moves into a ready position, and we're going to go all together. 3, 2, 1, and we're planking. Up in plank right now. Get into that plank pose, modified or otherwise. Knees down if you need it, whatever it takes, and that's 10 seconds already. Making sure that we're breathing right up front. I know it's challenging right away. Breathe through it. That is 20 seconds already. And maybe you can take the pain out of your face if you don't need it. Let go of the tension, even though you're holding yourself up, because we're in for 30 seconds. We are more than halfway done. So let's generate a little bit more strength. As it gets more challenging, we can do it. In fact, we have 20 seconds left. If you made it this far, let's see if you can keep going, if you're not hurting yourself. If you came down, take a deep breath, come back up, and join for the final 10 seconds where we take our strength, put it into our body, and see how long we can do it for. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Come down off your plank. Take a breath, catch your breath, maybe stretch your way back. And what are we going back to? Our water. And of course, we can do the OMAT stretch after plank. Inhale your arms up in a V, reach back, pat yourself on the back because what? We just did a plank. Let's keep it moving into breaking some procrastination. What kind of procrastination can you break in 1 minute? You can make a decision. If I throw this thing out, if I do that every day, that's 365 acts that stack up. So let's pick the simplest thing to do and take that action right now. And let's wrap for now, finding the water. And maybe saying, how much could I have gotten done in that 1 minute? Again, it's all stackable. It's making the decisions that we're repeating. I can keep throwing things on the ground or I can throw them in the garbage. As I stack those habits, what does my place look like? Let's keep going. Our next exercise is connection. And connection takes time. It takes effort. We do need other people in our life, which means we need to extend a connection. How do we do that? Maybe we send a message to someone saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. That thing that you said the other day was funny. I thought about something that you said. Thank you for sharing that with me. Whatever it is, maybe not giving them so much of a, you need to answer this question and it's a big deal. It's, I'm thinking about you, as simple as possible. Let's see what we can connect with right now. Let's wrap the sentence or thought for now, finding our water. And it really is for now. If you couldn't find exactly what to say, it wasn't the right tone, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, that's fine. We warmed up that muscle. I want to connect. I need to connect. Our mind has generated that energy. Let's move on into our final exercise of aerobics. Standing up right away, starting to move right away, starting the exercise as soon as we hear the word aerobic. If you need to sit, sit. If you can stand, stand. Pick an exercise and start going in 3, 2, 1. Exercise your body. Move it in any way. Dance around, walk around, whatever it is, whatever you are capable of doing for today. And that is 10 seconds already. Can you keep it moving in this pace? Do you like the pace? You can switch it up whenever you want. Do something different every 10 seconds. Keep yourself occupied. That's 20 seconds already. And making sure that we're breathing here. Sometimes we hold our breath when we're doing exercise. That's 30 seconds. We are now more than halfway done, so let's see how much energy we can keep up with. Let's see how much we can generate here for the final 20 seconds. Can you keep it moving? If not, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and come back to it for the final 10 seconds starting now. We're at the countdown. Let's put the enthusiasm as much as we have into this, getting close to being done in 3, 2, 1, and those are the exercises. Great job. Simple, not always easy. With the 8 exercises, one of them could be a little more challenging. Thank you for doing OMAT today.